Yo, what is up, guys? I just wanted to make a quick video showing on how to recharge a Cali Maxx. And the reason why I'm making this is because I realized that there actually isn't a video on YouTube that talks about how to charge or how to recharge this in particular device. So let's get right into it. So first thing you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to pry this cap off. Now, usually what I like to do is I like to get a knife or something that could fit in the air hole and just kind of pry it, and it eventually pops out. But for this one in particular, it was kind of difficult to do that, so you could get a knife and just just go at it. But you see that this one, I already recharged it a couple times, and the reason why I don't have it pushed in all the way is because it's a bit difficult to get out. So yeah, so there you go. So once you get this out, this is what you're going to see. Now, a lot of people think, because you see the two wires, I don't know how much you could see on this, there we go. You could see the two wires right there at the end of this. A lot of people think that this is where you need to charge it, but it's not. So you need to make sure you don't do it here, because if you do, it's going to start sparking and it's going to be fucked. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to very, very carefully want to pull this battery out, and you need to go very, very slowly. Very slowly. I don't know why it's here. Very slowly, because keep in mind, this is a disposable. The wires in it are very cheap, and they could rip very, very easily. So you're going to want to pull this out very carefully. Hopefully I didn't just rip it. Okay, I didn't. So then, once you have your battery out, what you're going to want to do is at the end right here, because you can see that there's one that's black and then there's one that's red. At the one that's red, you're going to see that I have this tape that's peeled back. Now for you guys, when you first open it, this tape is going to be directly over that little metal part right there. If it focuses, you could probably see it. This part right here where that red wire is connecting. You're going to want to get a knife or, scissors or whatever. And you don't need to necessarily cut it off. You just need to make sure that you have it peeled back so you have access to that little metal piece right there. And for the other side, there is a piece of tape there, but you could see that you don't need to take that off, because there's a part that's like the wires welded to right there. And that also transports electricity. So you don't really need to do anything over there unless it's slightly different. So the next thing you guys are going to need is a crack wire, aka a tweaker wire. You call them different things in different places. But basically what you're going to need to do is you're going to get an Android cable, a micro USB Android charger. You're going to want to cut off the end, like the actual, here, I have an iPhone charger here, but you want to cut off this part, the actual end of it, and it's gonna have different ones have different wires, right? But the point is that mine in particular had 4 wires. It had a red, a black, and a green and a white. You could see there's a green and a white in there. But anyways, you don't need the green and the white. You could cut those both off. You want to cut them off, and with a knife, now this is, I really can't demonstrate it, but with a knife, you're going to have to very, very carefully try to pull back the actual rubber to reveal the small metal tips at the end of both sides of the wire. So yeah, once you're going to do that, this is basically done. So you just need to make sure anytime that when this is plugged in, do not touch these two wires together, because if they touch, it's going to spark, okay? So it's very, very important that you don't accidentally fuck it up. So yeah, once you made your tweaker wires, what you're going to want to do is, I'm going to try to show this as much as I can in this video, but it is kind of difficult. You're going to want to plug it in to the wall. Like I said, make sure that the two wires don't touch. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have the red wire to the red part of the battery and the black wire to the black part. And you're just going to tap it to that metal part. And you're going to want to do it at the same time. and it's a bit difficult to show on video. There we go. You're going to want to hold it to both of the metal parts. The red wire goes to the red part of the battery. As you can see, the red wire is red. And the black part to the black part. And you're going to want to hold it there for about 2 minutes, I would say. And you might feel the battery getting a little warm. That's a good sign. That basically means that it's working. Sometimes it doesn't get warm. But you want to make sure that they're also both touching at the exact same time, and that they're touching the actual little metal part I showed you. It could either be the part where the actual wire is soldered to the connector on the battery, or it could just be the actual metal part on the battery. It depends. Depends which is easier for you guys to access. So you also want to make sure that it's actually touching. I'm trying to show this as much as I can. You can see I'm holding the black wire to the black part of the battery, and the red part to the red one. Just want to hold it there for about 2 minutes. And this is basically what you guys need to do. It's just very important when you guys pull out the actual battery that you need to be very careful, because keep in mind, this is a disposable. These wires are very, very cheap. And it's happened to me multiple times when I tried recharging disposables that the fucking wires rip on me, and once the wire rips, you're kind of fucked, dude. Like, unless you really want to solder your fucking $10 disposable wire back onto the battery, dude, just because you're fiending that hard, dude. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just want to keep holding this there. The longer you hold it, the more it's gonna charge. So you could hold this shit there for fucking forever. I mean, not really forever. I wouldn't advocate for you to do it more than 2 minutes, you know, just in case like something would happen with the battery. But yeah, so alright, I think that's enough for now. And you're gonna want to unplug this shit as soon as you fucking can, just for safety. Okay. Wire is unplugged. And now what you want to do is to test it to see if it charged. You're gonna get this part, see that's connected to the end that I showed you guys in the very beginning, and you're gonna inhale from the back side of it. This is like the actual pressure sensor. And if it turns blue, yep, you see that? oh fuck, I'm kind of a dumbass. I probably should have showed you guys in the beginning that it wasn't hitting, huh? Well, anyways, there's literally nothing to lie about this. I just realized I forgot to show in the very beginning that it wasn't hitting. But yeah, you guys saw, if you hit this part, just like I did before, it's gonna fucking hit. That's what basically shows that it charged. So now, you want to very, very carefully put the battery back. Be extra careful in not breaking any of the wires. I'll push it back in all the way. There we go. Like I said, guys, you need to be very careful, man. These wires break easily as fuck. I was kind of scared that I was going to break one of this video. Alright, then you could either pop the cap on the full way, or me personally, I don't like to, because it's with this particular Cali Maxx for some reason. I don't know if it's just this one, but it was very, very hard to get it open. Like, I was like fucking bending the plastic and shit. You could see it. It was very difficult. So I push it in a little bit, but not too much. And then it appears as I did not charge it enough. That's odd. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I don't know. I might have not charged it long enough in this video because I didn't want to just fucking stand here for 2 minutes. But you guys saw, it did indeed hit. I don't know, because the light was going out for a second there. That might be because I don't have the cap in pushed in far enough and the airflow sensor's kind of fucking. But here, I'll try to hold one of the holes and let's see. yeah, I didn't charge it long enough. You guys could see, but it's still hitting for some reason. I don't really exactly get that. Ooh, that shit's burnt as fuck. Well, yeah. Anyways, guys, there was a bit of mishaps in the video. I've never seen it do that before. I don't exactly know why it's doing that. Where it's, for example, just now I was pulling on it pretty hard. I might have accidentally fucked with the airflow sensor when I took it apart this time. That is why I'm saying you guys need to be very careful. But yeah, guys, it's basically all it is. I might have fucked it up, mine personally, but I've done this multiple times, so you know, me taking the wires out constantly is probably not exactly the best for it. But anyways, guys, that's basically it. You just, like I said, you get the red wire. Make sure you also want to make sure you get the red wire to the red part of the battery, because if you do it to the wrong side, well, shit could go down. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, be very careful with the wires. Be very careful when pulling it out. If you can, try to hold it by like the actual wire, or like not the wire from the outside, the wire from the inside, if that makes any sense. Just be very, very careful, because these are some cheap ass fucking wires, and you don't want to rip it, because once you rip it, like I said, you're kind of fucked. So yeah, I'm not sure. Mine, I think I didn't charge it long enough, and that's why it's fucking around. But yeah, you guys, I personally like to do it for about 2 minutes. I don't know if I did in this video. I probably didn't, because, you know, I didn't want to make the video too long and just me fucking just standing here and charging it. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to make this video because I saw on YouTube that there's no videos that actually shows the Cali Maxx in particular, and you know, disposables are different. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you guys next time. Peace.